Hi everybody, so I just wanted to do a quick video for Ellie's 1 year update. I can't believe she's already 1 year and 1.5 months old today. Well, not today, but I wanted to just cover some things that she's like mentally, how she's mentally developed. I feel like when she hit 1 year old, she just took off. Actually, more like 11 months. She went from like being a baby to, enjoying like grabbing stuff and shaking stuff, and to like understanding things and like wanting to do things on her own and walking. And she didn't walk, she didn't crawl until she was like, I have it on YouTube, but I think she was like 10 months old, probably even later than that. And up until then she just was comfortable sitting around, and like I think she was too fat, but then she just started like standing, and then she crawled, and then like around the same time that she started to crawl, like 11 months, she started walking. And around that same time her brain just took off, and she, like, I noticed like in the bath, I always have this like little green shark that I put in the bath with her, and I always say, Mr. Green Shark, Mr. Green Shark, and I'd always say that, but she'd never like acknowledged it until like one day I was singing that and it was behind her floating in the bathtub, and she turned around and grabbed it. So like I know then that she started to understand Mr. Green Shark was that toy, and that's kind of cool. Like now she understands a whole bunch of things. Like I wouldn't say that she understands English and Japanese fully, but she does understand set phrases like "Mama ni chodai" in Japanese is "Can you give it to mom?" and she'll give it to you. Or she knows it in English, "Give it to me please." And she knows, like a whole bunch of things, pretty much basic English and basic Japanese. And I wrote down her first words. Her first words were first "mama," which was a long time ago, like probably like 9 months old or something. And she just would say that when she was like tired or she wanted something or she was cranky, which just hasn't really changed. She says "papa," but she only says "papa" in a whispering voice, like "papa, papa, papa." I think it must be hard to say P out loud. And then she says "all done," but she says "all done." And she says that she knows how to use that in context. So like if she's done eating, she'll say "all done," or if bath time's over and her dad comes and opens the door, then she'll say "all done." Or if the book's over and you say "the end," she'll say "all done." And she says "uh-oh" if she drops something, or in context she'll use "uh-oh," or she'll just say it because she likes to say it. She also says "bye-bye." She started saying that around like 11 months old, but now she says that she used to say "baba," but now she says "bye-bye." She can actually say it. She'll say "hi." She doesn't really know how to use it in context. She uses it as both the Japanese "hi," which is yes, and she uses it as hi, like hello. Like I'll open the door to her crib, like I'll open the door to her room when she wakes up, and she'll say "hi." And she also says "hi" on the phone, but I don't know if she really quite understands it yet. She can also say "oh geez," and she can say "kochi" and "achi," which is like here and there in Japanese. So if you say "Ellie dochi," which is "Ellie which one?" she'll say "kochi," like this one. She also knows like weird little pieces to like songs and games that we play. Like if you say "lady," she'll say "gaga," and if you say sing a song, like she knows the words to this one song where it's like "panda, panda, 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 tokidoki hirune, goo, 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 goo," and she'll say "goo, goo, goo" with me, and it's "panda, panda sometimes takes a nap," and then "goo goo" is the sound of snoring, and she'll say "goo goo goo." She also knows the Itsy Bitsy Spider. She'll go like this. oh, more like this, because she can't do that with her fingers. And she, like, remembers things. Her favorite thing right now is books. She loves books. She'll just sit on the floor and read books for, like, minutes. Like, minutes is a long time when you're 1 year old. Like, I'd say, like, 10 minutes to 15 minutes. She'll sit on her own and look at her books. And sometimes she'll, like, pull pages out, but she likes, her favorite book is Quick as a Cricket. And it's like, I'm as quick as a cricket, I'm as hot as a fox. And I always, like, me and my family, when they're here, we'd, like, make little, like, actions to go with each animal. So when it says, we're as hot as a fox, and we go, and she knows, like, those actions. So even if you don't do them and you say, I'm as hot as a fox, she'll go, and if you say, there's that one that's, I'm as meek as a lamb, or no, I'm as gentle as a lamb, and the lamb is, like, licking the boy in the picture. So whenever we read that, we say, I'm as gentle as a lamb. And so whenever we read that page, she goes and, like, licks us, and it's pretty funny. So she's really smart, and she had her 1 year checkup, and she was actually 1 year and 1 month when we went, and she's 10.2 kilos, which is like 20, maybe like 22, 20, around 25 pounds. And the doctor asked me a bunch of questions about her development, you know, like, is she walking, is she crawling, is she talking, how many words can she say? And I told the doctor she can say around, like, 7 to 10 words. And she was like, wow, that's really advanced. And here I thought, like, because she's bilingual, or she's going to be bilingual, it'll take longer for her to develop her motor skills and her speech. And actually, she's really quite fast, and she's learning really quickly. She's understanding lots of English and lots of Japanese and saying lots of words, and she's just taking off. Like, she's so smart. I mean, I'm her mom, so of course I think that she's smart, but I think she's pretty smart. And she walks perfectly now. And what else can I say about her that's new? Her sleeping's fine. She still sleeps through the night pretty much. Oh, I did switch her to formula part-time. She still nurses, like, just comfort nurses, but she doesn't really get much milk because I don't make much milk anymore. But she drinks formula now, and I'm gonna quit breastfeeding soon. I think, like, probably around the same time I quit giving her formula, because she's eating good, and she really doesn't need either one now. She can probably just drink cow's milk, but she doesn't really like cow's milk. Yeah, and she was actually one of the babies that drank the somewhat radioactive baby formula made by Meiji. That was scary, but I switched formulas, and I'm hoping that nothing bad comes of that. They say that it's like a level that's so small that it won't affect the baby at all, and, like, you know, they say that riding in an airplane is like a lot more radioactive than anything, but it's still scary, you know. Really made me, like, wonder about all the things that I give her. Like, I'm really careful now about what vegetables I give her, and about only giving her bottled water and all that stuff. And switching formulas. I switched formulas to an Osaka-based brand in a factory that's made here in Kansai, and most of the ingredients are from, like, the milk is from either Hokkaido or from America. Most of it's from America. American milk. So hopefully that's okay. But anyway, that's pretty much it for her 1 year update.